Hello, this is Afful Banson, and welcome to the Young Achievers Network. Before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Classic Piano Academy. If you want to give your children who are aged 4 years and above piano lessons, they are the ideal place to go to. You can contact them on 0244 944 994. These lessons are available for those who are in the country of Ghana and specifically in the city of Takoradi. Today we are looking at the way of the master. The way of the master. I want you to understand that people live their lives based on two things. Number one, their perception of who they believe they are. And number two, what they believe they can do. When people believe they are successful, they put in the effort to become successful. When people believe that they can succeed or win or be victorious in an endeavor, they put in the effort to do so. Every decision we make in life, every choice we make in life, every move we make in life is hinged on these two. Our perception of who we believe we are and what we believe we can do. So if we are able to shift our perception of who we believe we are and what we believe we can do, it will affect our decisions and eventually the outcome of our lives. This is how servants or slaves become masters. They shift their perception. All this while, the slave believes that they are a master. And so they start putting things in place that will enable them become a master. This is how servants or maidens become masters or mistresses. They believe that they are a master or a mistress. And they believe that they can do the things that will enable them rise to that level. And so they start making those choices. And eventually, they end up on that level. So to become a master requires, first of all, a shift in your thinking. You cannot become a master if you still believe that you are a slave. You cannot become a master if you still believe that you are nothing but a servant. Nothing but someone who is born to draw water and hew wood. For your life to change, your mindset must first change. That is why the Bible says in the book of Romans that do not be conformed to the thinking patterns of this world, where slaves remain thinking like slaves, where servants die as servants. But renew your mind. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So it is the renewing of our mind that brings a transformation. No one can become a master if they persistently think like a slave. And for you to become a master, you must take responsibility for your life and responsibility for the choices you are making. So what are the qualities of a master? So that we can start developing these qualities in ourselves and rise to the pinnacle of becoming masters. Number one, submission. Submission is the ability to bring yourself under the authority of another person. Every master has submitted themselves to training over a long period of time. Most of them have been submitted to training for over 7 years, 13 years, 20 years. And they have submitted themselves to the leadership of another master. And that master has poured into them the skill, the competence, and the knowledge that they have. And this is what has turned this once apprentice, once servant into a master. And because of this submission, masters over a period develop skill and competence and position themselves to also train others. Number 2, patience. A master believes and knows that patience is one of the major qualities for success. A master knows that they were competent and they became skillful over a long period of time. And patience was that one virtue that got them through that long period of time. And so they believe that with patience, anything can be accomplished. With patience, any goal can be reached. With patience, any dream can be achieved. The problem with this generation is that many people are impatient. They want everything and they want it now. Number 3, courage. A master expects difficulties, challenges, and hardships in life. If you think that 2022 will not bring challenges, will not bring difficulties, and will not bring hardships, you are joking. If you think that just because you received a prophetic word on 31st of December from your pastor or your man of God or your religious leader, and because of that, life is going to be easy in 2022, you are kidding. Every year brings its own difficulties, challenges, and hardships. And masters know this. That is why they develop courage. And because of this, masters are bold and relentless. They never quit. They never give up. They never give in, and they never bow down. They continue and continue till they get the results that they want. That is how masters are made. The fourth factor or the fourth quality of a master is solution-oriented. Masters keep searching for solutions until they find it. And it is very important that as an individual, you search for solutions to success. You cannot make 2022 better than 2021 if you will only look for one solution to a problem. You must look for multiple solutions because every solution has its shortcomings. And when you find multiple solutions to a problem, you can combine those solutions, cross-pollinate those solutions, so that the one solution you come up with is so good, is so strong, is so adaptable and usable that when you apply it, the results are just phenomenal. So be solution-oriented. Keep searching for solutions until you find it. And that is why masters are always full of ideas. Finally, masters have the quality of self-improvement. They work not just to become a skilled person, a competent person, but they also work to become better human beings. And this means that masters will always have something to offer the people who come into their life. Masters are focused on becoming better human beings because they believe that the better they become as human beings, the better they can relate to other people and the more they have to offer the people who will come into their lives, whether it is their personal relationships or whether it is an apprentice or a student that comes their way. 2022 is going to be for you by far your best year. But if you keep the mentality of a servant, you will only relive the life of 2021. If you want 2022 to become your best year by far, you must elevate your thinking to the level of a master. This has been Afful Banson on the Young Achievers Network. Before I sign out, I want to remind you to like this video, comment on it, share with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. Sayonara.